On a dig site in the far west of Argentina, a team of experts are hunting for dinosaur bones, and eventually they find the remains of an ancient giant buried beneath the dirt. But this particular discovery is something really special. In fact, it's destined to forever change the way we look at evolution. Dinosaurs have been a subject of fascination worldwide for more than a century and a half. And even though the creatures lived millions of years ago, they still take on starring roles in everything from movie franchises to family attractions. But despite the giant beast's enduring popularity, much about them remains a mystery to this day. In fact, many millennia after dinosaurs first roamed the earth, scientists are still unearthing fossils and discovering new species around the world. And with each new discovery, we're able to learn more about these incredible animals and how they grew into the largest creatures ever to walk the earth. One such exciting find was revealed in a report published in the scientific journal Nature, Ecology and Evolution in July of 2018. In that account, researchers from 3 different organizations summarized the incredible discovery. Apparently, a team of experts were working at a dig site in Balde de Leis, an area of geological interest located some 680 miles west of Buenos Aires, the capital of Argentina. And there they discovered remains that have turned what we know about dinosaur evolution on its head. According to the paper, excavators found both a number of vertebrae and some leg bones from an as-yet undiscovered dinosaur. It's thought that the remains belonged to a young creature that had not reached its adult size, although the animal is still estimated to have been as much as 23 feet in height. And amazingly, it's believed that the dinosaur could have ultimately grown to as large as 33 feet and weighed in at a staggering 10 tons. It's also the earliest dinosaur ever discovered to exhibit the trait of gigantism. Previously, experts accepted that giant dinosaurs first emerged during the early Jurassic period, between 174 and 201 million years ago. At around this time, a mass extinction occurred, killing off some 50% of all life on our planet. And in the new world that emerged after this catastrophic event, some dinosaurs were able to reach colossal proportions. Some of the most famous giant dinosaurs to emerge during the Jurassic period were the long-necked sauropods, Brachiosaurus and Diplodocus. Additionally, the group included Argentinosaurus, Patagotitan, and Dreadnoughtus, some of the largest animals the world has ever seen. However, it's thought that this new dinosaur is a member of a group called sauropodomorphs, which means lizard foot form. And the huge beast is considered to have lived during the Triassic period prior to the mass extinction, some 30 million years ago, before Brachiosaurus and Diplodocus were around. Enthused, the researchers have dubbed the new dinosaur Ingentia prima, meaning first giant in Latin. As soon as we found it, we realized it was something different, explained Cecelia Apaldetti. We found a shape, the first giant one among the dinosaurs. That's the surprise. And that wasn't all. Amazingly, it's believed that Ingentia prima developed its huge size in a manner totally independent to that of the later sauropods, meaning the emergence of gigantism was not just a singular event in dinosaur evolution. And according to Dr. Steve Brusatte from the University of Edinburgh, who analyzed Ingentia prima in a July 2018 article by the BBC, this speaks to just how incredible these animals were. Still, Ingentia prima apparently had some traits in common with its later descendants, Brachiosaurus and Diplodocus, like its herbivorous diet, for instance, and the fact that it walked on 4 legs. It's thought, though, that the creature's neck and tail were somewhat smaller than those of its more famous relatives. And interestingly, the way in which Ingentia prima achieved its giant size appears to be different from those observed in later dinosaurs. In fact, by studying growth rings in the creature's bones, experts have been able to determine that Ingentia prima grew in concentrated spurts over time, rather than in the constant manner found in other species of dinosaur. Furthermore, according to researchers, Ingentia prima exhibited a respiratory system similar to that of a modern bird, with special air sacs located inside its body. This allowed the dinosaur to regulate its temperature, as well as giving it access to large stores of breathable air. Eventually then, Ingentia prima is thought to have grown so big that it was at least 2 times the size of other herbivorous creatures that shared its savanna-like habitat. And because it was so large, no other dinosaurs posed a threat. In fact, a Triassic relative of the modern crocodile is thought to have been its primary predator. Gigantism is an evolutionary survival strategy, especially for herbivorous animals. because size is a form of defense against predators. Apaldetti would go on to explain to Reuters in July of 2018. However, Ingentia prima's method of growth may not have been overly successful. This strategy was not used again in the history of dinosaurs, the paleontologist added. Meanwhile, during the excavation that unearthed Ingentia prima, the archaeologists recovered 4 skeletons in all, 1 representing the new dinosaur and 3 fossils belonging to a similar species. As a group, they've therefore been dubbed the Lessimsaurids. And for paleontologists, the discovery has shown a light on how some dinosaurs grew to such a colossal size. We see in Ingentia prima the origin of gigantism, the first step so that more than 100 million years later, sauropods of up to 70 tons could come into existence like those that lived in Patagonia, Apaldetti told Reuters. Of course, Ingentia prima is only the earliest giant that's been discovered. It's possible then that even older dinosaurs of immense size might be uncovered in the future. And with the Argentinian team's discovery subsequently changing dinosaur lore, there could be some even more fascinating revelations to come. Check out these other videos from Let Me Know. If you haven't made the move to subscribe to our channel, all you need to do is click on that red subscribe button. Thank you for watching.